Ladies first.
Okay. So, I know this is the same night that we did our other episode, but
Episode 1, which was, we just watched it and we were laughing our asses off.
it's called Finals and Bikes.
And I'm guessing and this is episode 2, or episode 1, part 2, because the other one cut us off.
Episode 2.
Episode 2? Okay, episode 2. Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. No, I'm kidding.
Episode 2, SoCal versus NorCal.
Because I'm a SoCal kid.
But my name comes first in the title, so it should be NorCal versus SoCal.
Why must women always have their way?
Because I'm cute.
That cuteness is going to kill me someday. I swear it's going to kill me someday. So, Chelsae, who has written this lovely template on the back of my practice final 3 paper.
I'll start.
Yeah, you start, because...
in NorCal. Okay, first let's give them a little history. I used to live in SoCal. I moved when I was 5. And I had fun down here, but I would rather raise my children up there.
But you were 5 at the time.
Yeah, but I would rather raise my children up there.
Do you remember anything from when you were 5?
Actually, you can remember everything up until you start forgetting when you're 2 years old. You forget everything before you're 2, but you can remember everything after. I take child development.
I hate child development. It just
I love it. It's so cute.
Okay. Actually, I remember some parts when I was 5, and actually when I was 5 years old, I had a really good life.
I had such a good life when I was 5, but I would rather have been raised up in NorCal.
And
here are the reasons why.
Can I say my side of the history before we?
Your dad?
Yeah. Okay, my history goes, my father lived up in NorCal.
This is true.
This is very true. And when he met my mother, he moved to Colorado to meet my mom when she was going to school there. And then they moved up to Montana, where my dad was going to school for a while.
So it was a complete history.
Kind of. But then my dad was in the military. And he went over to Germany for 8 months to serve a term. Long story, but I'll tell that some other day, if he gives me the rights to say it. And then he came back here and joined the California Department of Corrections and was stationed in Chino Hills. And my parents bought a house, or rented several places, an apartment, a house, another house. And then I've pretty much just been living in Southern California all my life. From Santa Clarita, where Six Flags, is that Santa Clarita?
I don't live down here anymore. I used to live in Aurora.
Well, wherever Six Flags is, I'm pretty sure it's Santa Clarita. I always get Santa Clarita and San Clemente mixed up. One of them's a beach, one of them's a desert with a theme park. And I moved from there all the way down to Murrieta until I winded up about 30 miles away from Los Angeles, and here I am in Northridge. So that's my history, and I'm defending SoCal.
Okay, well, I lived in Washington. Well, my parents lived in Idaho, and then other places, and then SoCal, and then Washington, and then SoCal, and then NorCal.
Okay, then. I think we're getting a little bit off topic here because of me.
So,
yes.
Why NorCal is better? We actually have seasons. We get snow, we get fall, we get summer,
snow.
Hot summer. Yeah, we just got snow in my hometown.
Nice.
Yeah, really cool. Yeah.
This just proves how much she loves NorCal because there's not a lot. I'm sorry, but there's not a lot of things to say about NorCal. Here in SoCal, however, we have the beautiful. I'm sorry, you know I love you, right?
Okay, go on.
Okay, we have sun, a lot of beautiful sunshine, and in the summertime, yes, it gets really freaking hot down here. I'm not going to lie, but this is also why we have something called the beaches, which is another one of my points. So I'm not going to go there yet. But the one thing I love about LA and Southern California is the sun. We get sun 80%.
All the time.
Pretty much, yes, all the time.
Except for this week, I feel like. The week that we need to walk to school.
Yeah, sometimes, very rarely, we do get rain, and sometimes the storms we get down here are really bad. Though Southern Californians really don't know what weather is, because if you turn on the Channel 5 News when it's lightly drizzling outside, it's going to say Storm Watch 2009!
Which is another reason why NorCalers are better.
They just don't know what.
We're more prepared. We know what things are.
So do we.
We're more informed.
Weather down here is better.
We have more life experience.
Weather down here is better. Weather down here is better.
We live in reality up in NorCal.
So do we. We just like to have a lot of it. We just like our sunshine.
Point number 2.
Oh boy.
We have San Francisco, which can I say, was just voted the most fun city.
Where the hell did you get that?
Because I have a subscription thingy.
For what?
Do you know how fun San Francisco is?
No, I've only been there when I was
They have
5.
this giant, like, play place. Like, it's seriously, like, 6 stories. And there's a virtual floor, and there's a bowling floor, and there's a just, like, everything floor. And you can do everything. You can do anything. It's so much fun.
I need to see it to believe
clubs, and all the piers.
We have
piers
clubs.
are so fun. Piers are so fun.
We have a lot of piers, too. Santa Monica
Oh,
Pier.
my gosh. If you go down to Fisherman's Wharf, I'm not even kidding. They have the best clam chowder in the world.
I don't like seafood. And yes, I have been to Fisherman's Wharf before when I was really, really small.
You should go again. You can come visit me. I think you'll be jealous.
Well, actually, okay.
I have a pool and a diving board.
I have a pool too. I have a diving rock.
I have a diving board.
Rock.
I have a diving rock too.
Okay, so rebutting from her point of San Francisco, Los Angeles is just better. We have something. We have Hollywood. We also have the Hollywood Walk of Fame. We have. What was one of the things you were saying about San Francisco?
Most fun city.
Oh yeah, another thing we don't have in Los Angeles that San Francisco has a lot of are freaking vegan a-holes.
Rude.
I'm sorry. Okay, I know this is.
You know what?
What?
It's their life choice. It's their lifestyle choice, and they're not harming you, are they? I don't think so.
Yeah, because
because. And that's another thing about. They're not harming you. Why the fuck do you care about their life?
They annoy the shit out of me.
No, they don't. You just think they annoy the shit out of you because whenever you see one and they're like, "Oh, sorry, I'm vegan," you're like, "Oh, that's so annoying." And
I never said that. Well, I'm just saying some of the vegans I know turn out to be communists that come from Cal Berkeley, the communist capital of the
I live
country.
near Cal. I don't agree with that. We have Cal. Cal is fun.
Cal is not fun. You know what's fun? USC.
No.
Yes.
Okay. You guys have pollution in the air. I can actually breathe up in Northern California.
Ooh, breathing. Yeah, that is. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna. Okay, that was bad. I'm not gonna lie on that. I kind of need to breathe because I actually have asthma, and you just stole my.
Me too. Okay, you can share it with me.
Okay.
Because you stole it from me originally.
I did not steal it. Okay.
Yeah,
Before we argue and waste more time on our episode.
Okay.
So, you say you have a fun city. Okay, we pretty much have everything. If you want to go surf, where I live, the beach is only a 30-minute drive away.
We have the beach too.
Yeah,
FYI.
except when I go up in NorCal, it's freaking cold. Mark Twain once said the coldest winter I've ever had was spent in a summer at San Francisco. No matter what, it's cold up in NorCal. Really freaking cold.
Not
Down
all
here,
the time.
yes, it is.
No, I live in the suburbs.
Did the words "coldest winter ever" was a summer in San Francisco ring a bell?
Okay, that's just because he was a pansy.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Anyway, we're getting off topic here. Let's see.
Pansy who came down
Anyway.
from Southern California because he had all the thin blood and he was just like, I'm always in the heat. And then he went up there to the cold and then he was like, oh my gosh, it's actually cold here.
Anyways.
We have not very many minutes, so we need to move on.
Okay. Anyways, I was like, okay, we have the beaches, we have the mountain, we have the desert trails in the desert, and we also have the mountain trails, and we also have mountain snow in the mountains in the wintertime.
But not real snow. Let me talk to you about real snow.
We have real snow.
We have Tahoe. We live near Tahoe.
Vegas. A nice road trip to Vegas.
Does Tahoe have snow? I mean, Vegas has snow?
It's in the desert.
Yeah.
It's in the freaking desert.
My point. We're talking about snow.
You're right. It does not have snow. Vegas does not have snow. I thought you were talking about Tahoe.
I can go to Vegas too on a nice little road trip.
That's gonna be like a 3-hour road trip though. No, not 3 hour. That's gonna be like a 10-hour road trip.
No.
Are you talking about from here or your hometown?
From wherever I want to be. I can teleport, which is another thing NorCalers are better at. Okay. We have more down-to-earth people. I'm sorry, people who live in SoCal, but I come from NorCal, where